What is going on, guys? Today's video is basically going to be an explanation as to how the matchmaking / teams are formed in Call of Duty Black Ops 3, as well as some experimental data that I have to support my assertion. So before I get into that topic, I'd just like to point out that the gameplay that you're watching in the background is a nuclear gameplay by one of Mass Gaming's co-leaders, Graphics MG. His Twitter will be down in the description below. It's Eclipse Graphics, so make sure you go down and give him a follow. Great guy and great player. So basically how the matchmaking actually works in this game is not skill-based matchmaking. It is just solely based on connection. That's the matchmaking I'm talking about, not the team, matchmaking. And so while the matchmaking is based strictly on connection, teams are actually based on skill level. And as a lot of solo players can tell you, that better solo players in the game end up getting absolutely terrible teammates. Like, you can go get 60 kills and finish with like 7 KD and still lose the game because none of the rest of your team drops over 10 kills. And that's because of the way that the teams are formed in this game. So basically the way that the teams are formed in this game is that the matchmaking system tries to make it so that the average KD on each team is as close to a 1.0 as possible. So I'll just give you a few scenarios here. So like, say you have a 2.0 KD, that means that the average KD for the rest of your team will be approximately, not exactly of course, will be approximately a 0.8, or that's what the game is going to try to do, and it'll try to make the enemy team have an average KD of 1.0. Now this is even worse if you have a 3 KD. If you have a 3 KD, that means that the average KD of the rest of the team is going to be a 0.6, so you're just going to be carrying the team on your back. Well, I'll try to make the enemy team, once again, as close to a 1.0 as possible. The higher KD that you get when you're playing solo, the worse people that you get on your team. Say you have a 2 KD and your friend has a 2 KD on your team, the average KD of the rest of your teammates will be a 0.4, which is just absolutely atrocious. You'll just be basically the only two people playing on your team. And I guess this is a better system than Advanced Warfare, but it also, like, if you have a high KD, it really just screws you over with bad teammates. So, the higher KD you have, the worse teammates you will be given. And I know a lot of people, when Advanced Warfare reverse boosted, that strategy will not work in this game, because the matchmaking is based solely on connection, but it will actually get you better teammates. It won't get you easier lobbies, but it'll get you better teammates, which I guess in essence gives you easier lobbies because the better people are going to be on your team and the worse people are going to be on the enemy team. And so now that I've made that assertion, I'm going to show some data. So basically, the problem with Black Ops 3 at this point is that it is impossible to check people's stats in this game. Like, there's no combat record, there's no app. So all the data that I'm going to be using basically is going to be going back and checking it compared to Advanced Warfare stats, which I'm hoping are relatively close to what they are in this, because I'm going to be using the Advanced Warfare app in order to check these people's stats. So what I did is I had 4 or 5 clanmates, each with varying KDs, and I basically had them take screenshots of games as soon as they got into them, like right as the lobby started, and then I went and checked each one of the people in their game and went and checked out their KD. So what I found out is that the people with the higher KD had ended up having worse teammates, and as I stated earlier with the point, like, one of my clanmates had a 3 KD, the average KD of his team wasn't exactly like a 0.6, but like it was low. It was like a 0.7. I got 0.7 one time, 0.5 another time. So it just kept on varying around there for the rest of his teammates' KD when he had a 3 KD. I did the same thing with a 2 KD player, a 1.0 KD player as well. And so I just basically had the people with several different KDs and just had them go into lobbies, go into 5 lobbies each. And I tested 5 players, and I had them each go into 5 lobbies and then show me who they got matched up with and who their teammates were. So roughly, as I said, the average KDs came out to around a 1, and that in reference to Advanced Warfare stats I'm looking off of. So I'm assuming they're probably slightly higher in this game, like just the randoms KDs that I was looking up in the lobbies, because there's no skill-based matchmaking, obviously. So the people in the lobby, their KDs are probably higher in this game than they were in Advanced Warfare, but I'm just going to go off of Advanced Warfare stats as I was saying before, and the average KD of each lobby showed up to be a 1. So that's pretty much how the matchmaking works. And so if you want easier teammates, I guess you can reverse boost. It's pretty stupid if you do that, but if that's what you want to do, you can do it. If not, just the only way to get around it is really to play in a full party, because even if you're playing with a party with 4 or 5, it'll give you the worst random on your team then, because because it'll try to balance out those KDs. So basically the only way to circumvent the problem of having bad teammates is playing a full party, in which case you're going to be getting less kills and all of it, less score and all of that other stuff. But you'll be winning more games, so it all depends on what'll be your priority in this game. If you want to have a high KD, you'll be getting bad teammates on your team. If you want to have a high win-loss, you'll probably be getting less score per game because you'll be playing with a full party. So that's pretty much how that works, and that's pretty much the entirety of I'm gonna talk about how the matchmaking works. So the rest of this video, I'm basically gonna be talking about like what you guys would want to see in the future of this channel. And I've been posting like montage, and I've been posting some zombie videos, but I'd really like to know like what you guys would want to watch in the future, because we have plenty of people in mass gaming that are looking to create content, but we just need some ideas. And if you have any ideas, make sure to leave it down in the comments below, because we are really looking to start doing a lot more YouTube stuff. And if anybody has any suggestions as to any good ideas, we'd love to hear it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and just enjoy the rest of the gameplay. And have a nice day. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed, leave a comment if you have any suggestions or constructive criticism, and if you'd like to see more of this content, make sure you subscribe. Thank you.